What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Joaquin Corrales, and in this video we're going to learn how to make money online doing email marketing. But before we start, guys, hit down in the description and join our entrepreneurship Facebook group. And we're also doing a 180-day challenge where I'm releasing videos every single day, and we're doing weekly giveaways of software and over $1,000 worth of entrepreneurship courses. And all you have to do to qualify is hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below on what you guys are working on and what you need help with. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hop into my computer and show you guys some crazy content on exactly what you guys need to do to go out there and start making money doing email marketing today. So let's jump into my computer and get right into it. Alright guys, welcome to the inside of my computer, and in this video we're going to be focusing on exactly what you guys are going to be able to do after this, okay, to be able to go out there and start generating an income using email marketing almost instantly. And what you guys have to realize is that a lot of really big businesses and a lot of really big personal brands, people like Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson, all these internet marketers and people that are going out there and making millions and millions of dollars per month, at the end of the day are doing it thanks to email marketing, okay? These are things that are happening in the back end, things that a lot of people are not seeing, that when put into play effectively are making these people bank, okay? It's literally making them 90% of all the money that they're making. I'm gonna explain right now what it is that these people are doing. But before we do that, let's answer a very quick question here. And the question is, why email? Okay. And what is the purpose of sending emails? And when it comes down to the purpose of sending emails, there's only one thing that you have to remember. And that the reason why it's done through email and the reason why sending emails is so important and email marketing is extremely important is because what you're doing and what you're attempting to do, if you're able to do this correctly, is that you're building a relationship with the person in the other side, okay? With the person at the other side of that computer in which you're able to contact through email. Your goal is to build a relationship with that person. Now, there are a whole bunch of different strategies and different ways to be able to more effectively build the right type of relationship with the other person. But once you build that relationship, what happens is that you're able to bring value to this person by offering them products that you think are awesome, right? You guys are going to be able to sell people stuff that you don't even own. Like, you're not even going to have to own the actual products. And we'll get into the ways in which you guys are going to be making money here in a second. But the bottom line is that if you're able to get a list of 10,000 people, a list of 100 people, a list of 500 people who know who you are, who love you, and who you've been able to build that type of relationship with, then these people are going to be able to serve as a source of income because you're going to be able to bring them value by recommending products and selling them stuff, okay? Which are one of the key things in email marketing, okay? So at the end of the day, what you're doing and the whole goal is to be able to build a relationship and to build an email list, okay? But before we start building relationships, we need to start building out an email list, which takes us to these two strategies that I want to focus on in this video on how you guys are going to be able to go out there after this and put this into play if it's something that you're interested in, okay? So the first thing that you're going to be doing is that you're going to be focusing, okay? These are two different things, right? So the first thing that you could do is that you could focus on doing consulting, okay? Email consulting. And the reason why there's so many people out there today who want and need this service of email consulting and are going to pay you a ton of money for you to do this is because, one, they do not know how to do it, and two, you need to make them realize that they're leaving a ton of money on the table. For example, let's use a Shopify store as an example. There are so many different Shopify stores out there and online businesses that have customers, that are getting customers, right? They're getting a whole bunch of different customers, but what they're doing with the people's emails after that is absolutely nothing, right? They're leaving a ton of money on the table because they're not re-engaging with these people. They're not building that relationship with these people and offering different products. For example, I own an email marketing software, and what a lot of our customers in that software do are people that have Shopify stores. And so what they'll do is that they'll be able to set automations that, for example, when someone buys this product, I want to offer them this other product, right? And something as simple as that could ultimately mean the difference between making $5,000 this month in your online store and making $7,000, right? Because those extra $2,000 are people, and it's going to be a small percentage, but it's not a big deal, of people that are going to buy this product, and because you sent them this one as something that you recommend, they're going to buy it as well. And so what you guys are going to be able to do is to go out there and to find people that have Shopify stores that want you to manage their email marketing. And guys, there are people that come into my software company's website every single day and literally ask us for this service. They're like, hey, do you guys know anyone that could set up the email marketing for us? And so that in itself tells you guys that there's a ton of people out there looking for a service like this. And so when it comes down to it, there are a couple things that you need to know if you want to start doing email marketing consulting, right? And so the first thing is, how do I get my customers, right? So how to get customers, HTGC, okay? These are the acronyms for how to get a customer. So how do we get our first customer? And the first way that we could go out there and get a customer is by joining Shopify groups, okay? So you guys are gonna be able to go on Facebook. You're gonna literally go on Facebook. You're gonna go to the top bar, the search bar, some people call it. You're gonna type in Shopify. There's gonna be tons and tons and tons of groups in here of people that are using Shopify or that are interested in using the platform and starting to sell things online. Another thing that you could look up is e-commerce, right? Obviously, in e-commerce groups, you're going to find a ton of people that are using Shopify, that are using WooCommerce or whatever other platforms there are out there for you to start your own online store. But the bottom line is that 99% of these people have a store and are not doing any email marketing whatsoever. The other day, I was at a mastermind, okay? And I was at a Secret Entourage mastermind. It was like $2,000 to get in there. It was awesome. And I was talking with this guy who was doing like $50,000 per month in a Shopify store. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, I own an email marketing software. It's called Contact Flow. It's awesome. Here's what the software does. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, I opened it a couple months ago. It took us a really long time to develop. And he was like, oh, dude, do you think you guys could help me with email marketing? And I was like, what? You're not doing email marketing? This guy was making $50,000 per month, right? And he was not doing email marketing whatsoever. Isn't that insane? Like, you know how much money he could have been making? How much more money he could have been making if he would have been doing it? And now the second thing, after you guys are able to find a customer, which should not take long because there's so many people out there who need this, is what do I do? Okay, WDID stands for what do I do? And so what you do is that you find what's called an autoresponder, an email autoresponding, an email marketing platform. There are a couple out there that do some things. I own one personally, which is called Contact Flow. But basically you're looking for a software that you're able to go out there and connect this person's store to. Okay, so for example, in Contact Flow, you're able to go in there, connect someone's store, and this is not a video of me pitching my software or whatever. I mean, if you guys go ahead and use it, it's money well spent. You guys will love it, but you don't have to use it, right? But the bottom line is, as you go out there, you find some sort of software that allows you to do that, and hopefully the software comes with training, okay? And if you guys are interested in this whatsoever, I'm gonna link down in the description to a 14-day free trial. Maybe you guys wanna look around, whatever, not a big deal. But a lot of these softwares come with training that shows you guys exactly what to do, how to set up the emails. A lot of them come with pre-made email templates. So literally what you do is that you find the customer, you get a free trial of this software, you connect your store, and then you follow the guide in the actual course. And you follow the guide that's going to show you the types of emails that you have to set up. So for example, one of the emails that this is like a tree right here, okay? Tree, boom, boom. So the first email that you have to set up is, for example, abandoned cart, okay? You're going to set up an abandoned cart, which is a really basic email for when someone leaves stuff in their cart, you want to retarget them. The other one is a viewed product, okay? So when a customer views a product, if they haven't bought in, let's say, 20 minutes, you're going to reach out to them and be like, hey, I noticed that you like this product. Are you interested in it? Now, the third thing that you're going to send people is a welcome series, okay? So when people buy from your store, you're going to lead them down this welcome series that's going to pitch them different products depending on what it is that they bought. And these are some of the 3 basic ones that you could start with. But as you could imagine, just using these 3 different emails, these people are going to be making more money, right? And because they're making more money, they're going to be able to pay you, which takes me to how much should you charge these people, okay? If you're able to get someone and do consulting for them, how much should you charge them? And now the amount of money that you should charge them obviously depends on how big the store is. The bigger the store is, the the more money they have to pay you. But for example, if it is a smaller store, that what you guys are going to want to do is a percentage of profits, okay? A percentage of profits. So a percentage of every dollar that you're able to bring in, that is profit. Now you guys should try to you guys should try to do this, right? You guys should try to get this deal from whether it's a small store or a big store. If it's a really big store that you got as a client, then they're probably not going to want to do a percentage of profit. They're probably going to want to pay you monthly. And in that case, depending on how much money they're bringing in, you could probably take it down to, I don't know, 3%, 4%, 5% of the amount that they're bringing in. If they're bringing in $10,000, I don't know, maybe you could charge them $400 per month or something around there, right? And it all depends. I mean, you could negotiate with the person. But the bottom line is that the best part about this is that if you go with the percentage deal, then whatever amount of money you bring in, you're going to be getting a percentage of that. Otherwise, you just get paid a flat out fee. And obviously, you could come up with a way to do a combination of both. But the best part about this for you guys is that it's completely automated. Okay, you set this up one time and then you're basically on call, right? And what being on call means is that you're going to be able to, this person whose store you're managing, they're going to be able to reach out to you whenever they want and ask you to add in a new email, maybe set up the emails for the holidays or whatever. But once you set everything up correctly the first time, everything after that is completely automated, which is awesome, okay? So this is the first way in which you guys are able to use email marketing to go out there and literally make money after watching this video, okay? Start finding customers that you could do consulting for. Now, the second thing that you guys could do is to build your own email list, okay? The second thing is to build a list. And remember, the bottom line is that what you're trying to do by building a list is to create a relationship with other people, okay? So there are a couple things that need to be taken into account when you're building an email list. The first thing is, in what niche do you want to build this list in? I actually created a free course that I'm gonna link down in the description that kind of takes you guys through the process of finding your niche and whatever, if you guys are interested in that. But whatever, just keep listening to this video. I'm also gonna help you out here so that you guys could get a head start. So what is the niche that you want to get into, right? Is it make money online? Is it the fitness niche? Is it programming? I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever niche you guys think that you have some sort of interest in. And also there are different strategies when it comes down to choosing them, and you guys will see that in the free course if you decide to take it. So what niche are you going to get into? Now, after you pick a specific niche, the next thing that you have to think about is, what is my bait, okay? And what this basically means is that you have to put yourself in the position of the person on the other side of the screen, right? And you have to think about, what do you need to put in front of this person so that they're going to want to trade their email address for whatever it is that you're giving? Like, for example, if you pick the fitness niche, then a bait for the fitness niche would be the top 10 foods to get you lean fast, right? And so someone that's interested in fitness and someone that probably wants to lose weight or something like that is going to be interested in this ebook, right? And now I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh my God, an ebook? Hold on. Joaquin, do you mean to tell me that I'm going to have to make an ebook? Am I going to have to leave my comfort zone for once? No. I can't do this. And guys, listen, creating an ebook is super simple. And the reason why it's super simple is because what you're doing is that you're going out there to the internet, you're finding foods, you're finding the information that you need, and you're regurgitating it back to a PDF, okay? Obviously in your own words, don't copyright, don't go out there and when you get sued, don't be like, hey, lawyer, Joaquin from YouTube told me to go out there and copy and paste an entire file from the internet. No, do not copy and paste. Just look at what the foods are, for example, if you're doing this, and then write something about them, right? Create your own content based around this free information. But you don't have to go out there and run a self-test in which you tried 10 different foods and you wait 3 months. No. All the information is in the internet. You literally go out there, you find it, and then you write a 5-page, a 10-page ebook of information that you found online, regurgitated, reworded. You could pay someone on Fiverr or $5 to do it if you want. But the bottom line is that you guys have to put a lot of thought into what the actual bait is. And so then what we'll do and how we start building an actual email list is that we have a couple of ways. So this kind of breaks down into two areas right here, right? So the one of the ways is through paid ads, right? So paid advertisement. And obviously this is the way that I go through paid advertisement. And the reason for that is that I literally have every single person in the world at my fingertips, okay? And you guys do as well, which is awesome. Anyone could go out there and start a YouTube ad, They could start a Facebook ad, a Twitter ad, whatever, and have all these people at their fingertips, okay? Everyone has the opportunity to do that. Now, maybe you're watching this and you're like, hey, I don't really want to spend money on advertisement right now. Are there any free ways to do this, right? And there are. The other option is to go the free route. Now, this does take a bit longer, but there are ways in which you're able to start building an email list for absolutely free. And so one of the ways is through YouTube, right? And this is a why right here, through YouTube. And how you do that is that you create YouTube content, you link people to stuff if you want, or maybe you don't want to create YouTube videos. And then what you do is that you could post comments on videos. So for example, you could go to a fitness video and you could put a comment helping someone out. You could go around the comments and help people out and then tell them, oh, hey, if you're interested in my ebook, here you go. And you put the link to your actual ebook, right? Now, another thing that you could do is that you could use forums, okay? You're able to go on forums that are related to what your niche is, and you could edit your signature in the actual forum. And this is actually super cool because what you'll have to do next is that you have to go around and help people, right? You want to build some sort of reputation so that you're not just spamming at these places, but every time you post on these forums, your signature is going to actually have the link to your PDF, so people are going to start going on there. The third way is to use social media, okay? So if you go on Instagram, if you go on Twitter, on whatever, you could put the link to your ebook on your actual bio so that people are able to go on there and click on it and navigate and be able to download whatever it is that you're giving. Another way is through Facebook groups, okay? So just like before, you guys were able to use Facebook groups to find consulting clients. Now you're able to use Facebook groups to go out there and get people to download whatever it is that you're trying to give them, right? And obviously it's content that gives them value. So you're bringing value to people. And that's why you have to be able to choose the right bait depending on whatever niche you pick. And so now you guys are probably asking, okay, now I did this, and by using these free strategies, you guys should probably go out there and build an email list of like from 20 to 50 people daily, right? From 20 to 50 daily. So after a month, let's say you have 2 times 3, 600 people on your list, more or less, right? So now you have 600 people on your list, and with 600 people on your list, believe it or not, you could start making a very nice amount of money, okay? Let me clear this up real quick. Okay, so now that you have 600 people on your list, remember that the whole point of getting people on your list is to be able to build a relationship with them, right? So you're able to build a relationship with them by, as soon as they're coming into your list, sending them different emails, right? And that's also done through what's called an autoresponder. So things like ContactFlow, which is the email marketing software that I own, and a couple of others that are out there. And so you're able to send these people emails, right? A lot of these times, these emails are already pre-written for you, so it's actually really cool. But you're able to send these people emails, and you're able to wait a couple of days. Like maybe here you could wait 1 day, here you'll wait 2 days, so you're not like spamming them, right? And then what you're going to do is that you're going to overwhelm people with value, okay? And what that means is that you're going to be sending them stuff related to what it is that they're interested in. So if your email list is made up of people that are interested in fitness, then you're going to go out there and send them information that is related to fitness. And as long as you do that, then you're doing 2 things. You're building a relationship with them, right? And they're continuing to open your emails and to expect the next ones that are coming, which is awesome. And so what we do is that after a couple of emails, after sending them a couple of emails throughout maybe a week or a week and a couple of days, we do what's called a pitching email, right? We pitch these people because there are 3 types of emails, okay? Let me backtrack a little bit. There are 3 types of emails that we could send people. The first type is a content email, okay? And what a content email is an email that teaches people something, that sends them some sort of information about something, okay? The second type of email is a story, okay? So remember, you're trying to build a relationship with these people, and you guys could probably realize that you have the best relationship with your friends and your family, right? And what do you do with your friends and your families? You tell each other stories, okay? And so this is what you're going to be able to do with your list. You're going to tell them stories, and you're literally going to start it as if you're talking to someone else, okay? So when you guys are writing these emails, I want you to read them back to yourself and not use complicated words, okay? You don't have to use complicated words that you wouldn't use in an actual conversation. It just has to sound as if you're talking to these people. And the third type of email is a pitch email. And obviously in a pitch email, you're just trying to sell them something. You're trying to either sell them a product that you don't own or maybe a product that you do own. And the best part of emails, the best type of emails that you could send them is the fourth way, okay? I know I said there was 3 ways, but there's 4. And the fourth way is by combining them, okay? You're able to combine a story and then pitch them something at the end or throughout. You're able to combine a content email with a story or with a pitch and then send them something at the end. So this combination is what has been the most effective for me, okay? This has been an incredible combination. And this is also a way that I see a lot of the top people out there doing it, which is that they do a combination of these different types of emails. And so now, after you send them these emails, basically telling them stories based around their niche, what you're going to do is that you're finally get to the emails in which you pitch them something, which is where we make the money, right? In pitching our email list with products that may serve them. And so a couple of ways for us to be able to find products to pitch to people is to go to, for example, to clickbank.com. So I'm gonna open up a new tab here and I'm gonna go to clickbank.com. And what you guys are gonna find here are a whole bunch of different products that you could sell to people. So once you're here, I'm gonna go to affiliate marketplace and you guys are gonna have to create an account here or whatever. And after you create your account, you're gonna get to, or actually you could get here without an account, but you're gonna need an account if you want to do this affiliate marketing thing. And after you get to ClickBank, what you're going to do is that you're going to come here on the left hand side and pick the category depending on what your email list consists of. So if your email list is interested in entertainment and games, green products, let's stick to the health and fitness. So I'm going to click on health and fitness. And the cool thing about this is that these are funnels. These are basically a combination of sales pages that are ready to go. So all you need to do is you need to be able to have an audience, which now you do because you have an email list. And the second thing is that you need to be able to write an email that's going to get these people to click on it, right? Because after they click on it, this sales page takes care of everything else. So Lean Belly Breakthrough. And the cool thing about this is that you're literally able to see what these people are promoting, right? So I'm going to click right here, open. Is it going to open or not? Okay, so here it is. So people are going to be sent to this video. They're going to watch this video, whatever, and then it's going to tell them to go somewhere to buy something. And as you guys can see right here on ClickBank, it says $35.73 is the average amount of money that you're going to earn per sale. And so then what you're going to do once you find one of these that you think that would do good with your list is that you're going to click on this promote button. And then you're going to put in your account nickname and the tracking ID, and it's literally going to give you a link, okay? It's going to give you a link, and then what you're going to be able to do with that link is that you're going to include it in your pitch email, okay? You're going to include that link in your pitch email, and you're going to start the email with something like, another very cool strategy for creating your pitch emails is coming up with ideas for headlines, right? And so a good way to come up with ideas for headlines is to go to weather.com, okay? And we're basically going to model what other marketers are doing, okay? You're going to come in here and let's turn some of these headlines into headlines that we could send out. So, okay, so let's see some of these that we could model. So odd trick to fix sagging skin in seconds, right? So you could send them something like odd trick to fix fat belly in minutes, right? Or something like that. Try this tonight. And so you're literally able to read these headlines here and switch out some of the words and make it yours. And the cool thing about that is that your open rates are going to increase a lot as well, because there are people being paid hundreds of dollars to make these headlines and make sure that there are headlines that people want to click through, right? Because you're going to want to add some mystery behind the actual headlines, so that people obviously go there and click on whatever it is that you're offering. But the cool thing about this is that not even a lot of people have to click, because if you're able to find one of those products and they have decent conversions, right? And they convert, let's say at 20% or something like that, maybe 10%. Then out of this list of 600 people, right? Let's say you have a list of 600 people, and let's say on average, 30% of these people open your actual email. So let's see how many people are going to open your emails. 180 people are going to open your email. And out of these 180 people, let's say 50% click on it, right? 50% click because you have been able to effectively build a relationship with this list. So if 50% of this email clicks, then 90 people are going to click, right? And if we have a 20% conversion, that means that out of 10 people, 2 are going to buy. So 18 people are going to buy. So that means that 18 people are going to buy what's actually being offered on the page. And now if the average sale on the page is $70, for example, then there you just made $1,260, right? And that was with a list of 600 people, only 600 people, okay? If we go back to ClickBank, Let's go back to ClickBank for a second and take a look at some of those other offers, because there are offers that make you that amount of money for sure. I don't think any of the ones that we saw there. Let's see, health and fitness. Look at this one, $126 per sale here, $24 per sale, $64 per sale. Yeah, so finding one that gives you back $70 is not a big deal. And you literally just made $1,260, which is not a bad amount of money. And the cool thing about that, and it's something that not a lot of people think about, is that these 600 people are going to stay in your email list for as long as you keep delivering them value, right? For as long as you keep emailing them and giving them different content that they're interested in. And now where you guys are able to make the real money when it comes to email marketing is from webinars, okay? And the thing about these webinars is that it's actually incredible, because in webinars, every product that is sold costs from $497, okay, to somewhere around $2,000. Okay, so webinars sell products from $497 all the way up to $2,000. And so imagine that, again, you have your list of 600 people, and webinars convert at somewhere around 2 to 3%. If you send these 600 people to a webinar that sells a product that is $2,000. And the best part about this is that you're sending these people to webinars that are selling, that are converting. So you don't even have to sell to these people. Okay, someone else is going to sell to them. If you're able to convert at 2% of these 600 people, let's say only 50%. Okay, let's lower the chances even more. Let's say 50% of these 600 actually register for the webinar, right? So we have 300 people that registered for this webinar, and now 3% of those people purchase the actual offer. So 3% of 300 people, which is 9 people, purchase a $2,000 offer. Now, when it comes to webinars, and this is called joint ventures, which means that you brought the people, you get 50% of that, okay? So you get $9,000, okay? Simply having a list of 600 people and treating them good, okay? I mean, if that's not obvious, and I don't know what is. This is actually incredible. Only with a list of 600 people, you're able to go out there, and if you're able to treat this list properly and get them to build that relationship with you, then let's say only 50% of them, right, sign up to this webinar for a $2,000 product that it's obviously in your niche. You're going to get 50% of that for every person that buys. And if they have a 3% conversion rate, which is not the best, right? I've seen better conversion rates, then 9 people are going to buy. If 9 people buy, you get $1,000 a pop. You just made $9,000, okay? And it's literally that easy. But now I see that a lot of you guys are probably thinking, okay, but where do I find these webinars for products that sell $497 to $2,000? And so how you found those webinars are actually pretty easy. So what you're going to do is that you're going to come here. So what you're going to do is that you're going to go to webinarjam.com. And after you're webinarjam.com, what you're going to do is that you're going to click right up here where it says on-demand webinars. And it's going to bring you to a list of webinars that are happening right now, okay? And so what you're going to do is that you're going to go through these webinars and find things that are related to your niche, right? Like here we have health and wealth magnets. 3 ways to grow your Facebook page. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different webinars here in absolutely every niche. And what you're going to do is that you're going to click on it and you're going to contact the person that created the webinar. You're going to tell them, hey, my name is whatever. I have a list of 600 people that are interested in your niche. Are you selling a product in your webinar? 90% of them are going to be like, yeah, I'm selling a product. And then you're going to be able to talk to them and tell them, hey, I'm ready to send my list to you. My list is hot. They're ready to buy stuff. I've been able to build a relationship with them. And if I tell them that your webinar, that you're showing some pretty cool stuff, then they're going to be able to go in there and check it out. And then you could even ask them things like, okay, but what are the conversion rates, right? Like how many sales are you making per people that register, and you could go through their webinar to make sure that they're selling something that is worth it. As far as obviously you don't want to offer your list something that sucks, because then they're going to lose that trust with you. But guys, making money with email marketing in this way is actually incredible. And once I realized this, I was really able to take my business to the next level because I understood the value of being able to build a list, okay? And now these are the 2 ways in which you guys are going to be able to go out there and make money online using email marketing. So remember, the first way is to go out there and do consulting, okay? There are hundreds of people out there who are looking for someone to do the email marketing and the consulting for them. And listen, maybe you go up to your first client, you're like, listen, I don't want you to pay me yet because I haven't done this before, but let me do the email marketing for you. And if I make money, just let me keep a percentage of that, okay? Why would people not do that? Just think about that for a second. Why would someone say no to that if you're only bringing them money that they would otherwise not have, right? And the reason and the answer to that is that they would, right? It's literally a no-brainer. And the second way is to go out there and actually create a list and build a list of people, right? And I think that that is one of the best ways to do it, because now you have a list of people that you completely control. You have customers that you control. And as long as you're able to interact with them and to build that relationship with them, then they're going to continue to buy from you over and over again. And so guys, we're doing a 180-day challenge. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know what you guys think about this, if this is awesome, if this is cool, if you guys want to start doing something like this. Hit the notification bell. We're doing weekly giveaways of software and over $1,000 worth of software, and all you have worth of courses. Okay, so we're doing software and over $1,000 worth of courses, and all you guys have to do to qualify is hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and post a comment down below on what you guys think about email marketing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video.